Well, today's a little bit of a sad day. I learned that my favorite artist uh, died of a heart attack on the 3rd, which was a little while ago. So today's been a little gloomy, uh, but it's kind of made me think about quite a few things. I was thinking about the fact that I need to draw a little bit more. I don't really draw as much as I should. It also had me thinking about things like uh, how short everything is. Normally, that's how you get pretty much every time someone passes. So this isn't the first time I've thought about this, but he was pretty young. He died at 47. So thinking about something like that makes you think about yourself, especially as you get closer to that age, which I'm not really there yet. I've got a little while. I got a little while to go to get there, but it makes me think about how I have a child. I have another child coming, and how it would be, how hard it would be, to leave them on their own at an early age. It just kind of, I don't know. It's all depressing to think about. So, I try to cheer up by doing some things. I often feel better when I work on things. So there's been a few things I've worked on today. It's hard to draw, especially when I haven't been drawing the last, short while. I've been doing a lot of pixel art stuff, but that's, on my tablet or my phone. I like to draw physically a lot more with just pen and ink. Just because I guess I'm a little bit lazy when it comes to that. I feel like if I draw in pencil, I then I have the possibility of erasing, which just takes more time. And then if I really like it, then I'd want to put ink over it to keep it, which takes more time. And I don't know. Maybe I'm just really lazy and I just want to take a ballpoint pen and just draw a bunch of random stuff. Some of my favorite parts of my sketchbook are just pages that are filled with pen drawings, a bunch of little ones, just all compressed in there, nothing cohesive. Um, I'm not an artist in the sense that most people would think of an artist. I'm just someone who draws things every now and then. And I strive to draw more realistic stuff. I just find it um, more appealing or comforting. I like the challenge. When I draw things that are abstract, which are stuff that I used to draw when I was a kid, um, there's a certain sense of freedom because there's nothing really anchored to reality. So people don't scrutinize or judge you more or anything like that. So it's a lot easier to just go with it with the more abstract kind of noodle drawings and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, so I wind up drawing a lot as just like random characters or cats or whatever, bottle caps. Sometimes if there's just something on my desk, I'll draw it. I spend a lot of time looking at other people's drawings and then trying to draw that just slightly different. That kind of, I have a lot of fun with that. Makes me feel like I'm kind of learning how those people were thinking when they were drawing something that I enjoyed looking at. So I have a lot of sketches that are just drawings of other people's drawings, but either slightly off. I never try to really exactly match it. Sometimes I will if I really like certain aspects about it and I want to keep it the way it is. But for the most part, I just kind of take the parts that I like the most and draw those. So there's a lot of that. So I actually have a couple of sketchbooks that just have lots of This artist that I like, his name, pretty sure most people know him by now, Kim Jung Gi. Um, I drew a lot of kind of his drawings that I really liked, and it just matches because I just like drawing with pens because I'm lazy, and he drew with pens, but he was really good and he wasn't lazy. He drew a lot, like 4 hours minimum a day or something like that. So we're kind of opposite sides of the scale there. But I found his stuff really appealing. It leaned more into reality and less abstract. And of course, there was a lot of abstraction, a lot of weird stuff. A lot of there's a lot of sexual stuff too, but I was more interested in kind of how he did faces and animals, and I really liked kind of his fisheye approach to things and that sort of stuff. So I kind of leaned more into drawing those kinds of things. But yeah, I think that's kind of my take on how I feel about art and where I'm at with it. So I should probably draw. I haven't recorded anything for this. Maybe I'll draw some stuff. I'm not any good by any stretch of the imagination, but it'd be good just to put a bunch of lines on paper. I have good days where I like what I draw, and then mostly bad days where I hate what I draw, but I like to push through it and just keep on like drawing a bunch of different things. Even though I'm not, what's the word? I'm not oblivious to how bad I am, and bad being in the sense of I'm trying to draw a specific thing, but it's just looking kind of it's not appealing, I think is the word. And that's okay. I think that's fine. Lots of people draw a lot of things that are not appealing. And I find a lot of drawings, other people do not appealing myself, but that's not the point of drawing. I mean, if I was a professional, like I was trying to get out there and I was trying to sell my art to people or get a job doing art, I suppose it is important to be able to draw things that are appealing, or at least appealing to the person who's got the money that's going to pay. But I'm in a different profession and I draw for fun. So it doesn't really matter all that much that I am, I draw things that I don't even like. I just need to build up visual libraries and draw a bunch of different things, but I always get stuck drawing the same kinds of things. But yeah, that's my spiel on drawing, and that's kind of what I've been thinking about a lot, is just the aspects of drawing and what to draw. And Kim Jung Gi passing was very depressing. Of course, I'm not crippled by it, or I'm not, it's not like I lost a family member or anything like that. It's one of those things that just really sucks, and you're just like, dang it. Because, you always look forward to, I always look forward to kind of going to streams or stuff like that, and kind of just looking at random stuff that he was doing. It was a lot of fun. And I don't really follow many artists or anything. It was just something that I liked about him. I've been following him for a while now, and it's just, I really liked his style and the way that he went about things. So, yeah, I think, ultimately it was a sad day, but a somber day. Is that the right word? A somber day. Yes. I think it was more of that for me. Made me think a lot about life and my family, and, sticking around with them, and things that I can do to kind of be healthier and all that sort of stuff without going over the top, of course. I'm kind of lazy. I'm not that ambitious is the word. So, yeah, I said in the last video that I was going to try and make a longer video. I guess this is a little longer. Yeah, and whatever I put in the background of this audio, there's probably going to be drawing some stuff. I don't know how I'm going to record drawing stuff. I'm not super interested in high production values. I just want to draw some stuff or record it, put it in the background, something like that. Cool. Well, again, thanks for listening, Void, and I'll talk to you next time.